Yep, I think my mic's working.
Yeah, should be fine.
It's on the seatbelt.
Yeah, the two lights are on.
Also
Okay,
testing.
so welcome. And today we're going to talk about, we're actually going to have a different approach. We thought we'd try something different.
Yeah.
So we thought we'd talk about music. And I think we're talking about music, and also when we say music, we mean lyrics as well, right?
Yeah.
Because music has a tendency to be able to relate to emotions within the human body. Like really smooth music, real like hard, fast, psyched up
It
music.
gets you like psyched up, yeah.
Yes.
Because you wouldn't go to a gym and listen to classical music. I mean, like you can.
Oh, you can.
You can.
I think you can. There's
But you
still
might
energy
start
within that.
dancing
I know
around.
because I've done that, and I do that.
So
I'm
you're
listening
probably
to
lifting weights like this.
Yeah. But there's energy within that you can tap into. I sometimes listen to the word. I'm listening to the Bible and the audible Bible, but more often than not, I am listening to theocracy. So it's way more fast and melodic metal.
Yeah. I wonder if someone should seriously rap or like sing the Bible. Honestly.
Well, yeah, they've kind of gone through it. 116 did back in the day. They did the 13 letters. Oh. And you've heard a lot of this stuff, but some of the older 116. Like, what's your take on music? How do you approach music, or how would you select the music you actually want to be listening to? What do you look for?
What do I look for?
Or listen for when you're.
Probably like what they're talking about. Like sometimes if it's a sad song, or maybe like a happy song, or like just a dancing song or something. But like I'll always like read through the lyrics before I like listen to it and start like memorizing the lyrics. It's like, you know, when you listen to things so many times and you just like remember the lyrics. Yeah. So I always look for what the lyrics are saying, and I make sure it's not just like, because personally I don't really like hymns. What?
Oh, hymns?
Yeah.
But do you mean like what? Why would you say that?
Like I like the lyrics, but like the style of music that it is. So like the lyrics are really good, but I'll normally look for like something like a tank.
A hymn is a type of discourse, though. So for example, theocracy is melodic metal.
Yeah.
But the songs are like hymns. The message is a proclamation of
that's what I mean.
Of the good news, but the music is like fast and.
Yeah, I think like, cause I like when what's the name? Forrest Frank did that one song on like Amazing Grace.
Yeah.
Cause like the original, it's great lyrics, but I really don't like the.
It's a bit dated. Too dated in a way.
Yeah.
Maybe it doesn't hit the spot.
Yeah, but like when Forrest Frank did it, I like listen to it and I'm like, yeah, I really like this.
When you say you read the lyrics, like why read the lyrics? Like, are you trying to decipher something, or you want to see if it's like, what are you looking for, and what are you not looking for?
When I read the lyrics, I look for like things that like wanna like praise God and like not themselves as like the artist.
Right.
I think that's super important because like I know like a lot of Christian rappers sometimes they're like that joke that Shylin did with MC Goya.
MC Goya.
Yeah, like how he was you guys should listen to it. That he was saying like, oh, like listen to this, I'm a Christian rapper, and like he's just praising himself in it.
Saying how good he is.
Yeah, and then like
how dope he is.
Yeah, I'm so dope, like all this stuff. And then Shailen's like, oh, but like I didn't really hear God, and he's like, oh yeah, God gave me everything, sort of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that it's important to like not be praising yourself, but praising as an artist, like
praising the gift giver instead of your own gift.
Yeah.
It's a humble approach, right? Definitely.
Compared to like other songs
with
there.
You, I'd say so. Like it's something to be aware of a lot, because you do like a lot of hip hop music. And a lot of hip hop music is rooted in, well, I guess a lot of it's rooted in rapping and like rapping about
themselves.
No, not always. A lot of it is rooted within, the
money?
issues within a system, a struggle within because of a system, and wanting to get out and break through that system in order to be able to
rebelling.
In order to have a sense of freedom. So a lot of the hip hop that was started out in the ghettos was about wanting to just break out of the poverty and the sense of inferiority that they may have been, had put upon them, and they wanted to rap and speak out against it. That's where the roots of it is, wanting to attain freedom and break out of this sort of slave mentality of sorts. And then it turned into when people started prospering and finding a lot of riches and notoriety and fame, it started turning into, well, look at what I've got, I'm the king, all you guys are just lowercase MCs.
Yeah.
And
you see it in their names sometimes.
Yeah, so it becomes, without acknowledging the creator, you're going to end up wanting to give glory to yourself, pretty much, or the people that you may believe have brought you there in a way, when really all your gifts are given by God. And it's an interesting thing with music, because I still, I look at music that I listen to, let's call it secular music, just mainstream music, and I'm the same. I'm very aware of what I'm listening to, what the message is, because not all of it is self-glorifying, or not all of it is, let's say, really misleading as well. Especially hip-hop, that's what I was getting at before. Hip-hop, a lot of it can be extremely dirty and violent, and it sounds rad too. That's where the trick is. It sounds so good. It drops a beat and you're like, this sounds really fresh, and then the lyrics and the rhyming is so enticing that it sort of goes with it. Next thing you know, you're speaking about some of the most hideous stuff. You're rapping along to some of the most hideous stuff. And the reason it's so dangerous is because words have the power of life and death. And we know that very well-known verse, that proverb, that life and death is in the power of the tongue.
Yeah.
And those who indulge in it will eat the fruit thereof. And always brought back to what Jesus said about, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. So when you're dropping lyrics, you're getting people to sort of think towards a certain value, or what they value as an artist. You've got a message. Everyone has a message.
Because the more you listen to something, anything, the more you listen to something, the more you memorize it. And when I'm listening to a song, it's not like I'm reading the lyrics physically, memorizing them. I just listen to the song. It's just in my playlist, and I listen to it, and then sooner or later I know the words, and I'm like, oh, I know all the words.
Yeah. And it has an influence on you. That's the whole point of words. Otherwise, we'd just be listening to music without words. It's like people say, "Oh, I just listen to the music," and I don't listen to the words. It's like, well, if you took the music away, you'll be wondering, "Oh, this is the instrumental." You go, "Where's the lyrics?" So it's not true. We are absorbing the words, and the words have the power of life and death. And music has the power to be able to put you in a state of ease or surrender. It's able to open your heart. That's what music does. And I say this to many people, and it's very easy when you look at the effect of music. The moment you listen to something and you like that beat, what do? If you listen to a beat,
dancing, tapping your foot, nodding your head. It's nodding your head, you're agreeing with it. You're not going this.
Yeah. Exactly. You're not going.
I mean, unless if you're
Yeah. You yeah. But there's an agreement. Even within that, you're going, this is you're certifying it.
Yeah.
Exactly, because you agree with it, and that's what the power of music does. The power of music is able to get you into that state of mind. So then when you got lyrics, if you got lyrics that are positive and the beat's banging, you're like, awesome. It's double the power. That's so good.
And when you're memorizing it, it's good because they're good things to memorize in general.
Yeah. So it becomes edifying. It builds you up, and it's causing you to. It's a positive message that way. And that's the thing. That's the unfortunate thing I find. It can be so deceiving is when you listen to some beats and they drop, they're so good, and then the lyrics are just terrible and misleading. That if someone was to be speaking those lyrics to you without music, you'd be like, dude,
Oh yeah.
You got issues, man.
Like,
you need to be locked up, or you need to be like
but
controlled.
Since it's got music to it, everyone's like,
yeah. And all the great musicians of the world know that that's the power, that they can pretty much put music to anything and say whatever they like. Musicians know that, but I think it's the responsibility of the artist to realize how they're loving their audience and what they want for their audience. They want the best for them, and then it's like, dude, let's just bring lyrics and music of excellence in order to build and make a better place. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, I feel like some people would say, oh yeah, do you listen to that artist? And you're like, oh no. Or like you'll ask if they listen, and they'll be like, oh, listen to this new song. And it's like some like secular artist, and they're like, oh, and you say to them, oh, like the lyrics aren't good in like all their songs, and you're like, it's okay, I only listen to like this one song. And they're like, that sort of thing. Like, I only listen to one of the songs, like one of the albums.
Yeah, I get that. As in, I do that. There's some secular artists that I really.
Or some people say, oh, it's like there's no swearing.
Oh, there's no swearing, and they think swearing's a bad thing. It's like, dude,
you can make the worst song without swearing.
Exactly, you could say some of the worst stuff and not swear. You know, like at the end of the day, it's because life and death is in the power of the tongue, in the words we speak.
It's not just
swearing that's going to be.
So you could say it now and be like so happy, and like you don't have the background of the word is not out of hate, because it's just a word. It's like True.
Yeah, there's some music that I love listening to. It's got super positive messages, and sometimes I listen to some music that, you know, they're not Christians or anything, but I'm there going, it's rad music, and I listen to the lyrics and I'm very aware of what they're saying, and because of that discernment, I'm able to say whether this is something I should keep listening to, whether I should be listening to, or whether I should just be like, no, I think I'll give it a pass. You know what I mean? Yeah, because there's so much rad artistry out there.
Yeah.
There is so much rad artistry out there, and I'm stoked.
Some of the songs are like positive, like lifting people up, and the other songs are like.
Yeah, it's true. Do
you want to finish this when I get
them? I will see how we go. Yeah, maybe we'll come in for a part 2. Action. So, part 2. Yep. I got a question. How do you go about your daily life, like knowing what sort of lyrics and music you want to put into your life, and what to reject and what to accept?
Oh yeah. And if it's.
How do you go about it in your own time? You know, like you don't have someone obviously watching over you. What is it within you that discerns and makes a decision? What do you base your decisions off, so to speak?
Whether it's uplifting in like what God wants, and it's like praising Him, but it's also like got a good beat, and like it's like something that I like listening to as well. Or like sometimes I'll come and ask you like, or ask you, can you play this artist, and like you'll say something like, oh, it's a bit.
Yeah, I can give you an more open understanding of what they're actually trying to convey.
Yeah, because sometimes I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I think that's because I would have a broader understanding of life experiences and a broader understanding of words in the English language, etc. But I would say, by the way, when you were gone, I looked up the word hymn, because you know how you said you don't like hymns, but I know what you meant. You meant like traditional hymns.
Yeah, like churchy hymns.
Because hymns are just basically discourses of writing songs in honor and praise of God. How those songs go.
Yeah, I love that it praises God. I just like.
That's what I was saying before. Like theocracy songs are hymns, but it's melodic, progressive metal. And yeah, Forrest Frank was doing some of the more catchier sort of Forrest Frank styles.
Sweet.
Yeah, definitely. You know, you're brought up in the ways of understanding what right and wrong is, who God is, and you know, Jesus's way, etc. And you've got an appetite for that. But what would you say to people that don't have that and they couldn't care less? They're just like, it sounds good, and they like couldn't give a rip about they'd probably rather reject it if it had anything to do with God. You know what I mean? And what would you say about that, or what do you think about that?
Well, you don't really think that it's doing much to your life. You just think like, yeah, it sounds good. I'm fine with it, sort of thing. But like you'll see it like throughout your everyday, that like what you're like singing along to or like rapping along to or something, it like you start acting like that, like it's an influence on you, and like that's obviously not good if you're listening to bad stuff, because like that will go bad for you, whether like you're Christian or not, or whether you like care about Jesus or not, it will still go bad for you.
Yeah.
And you'll know that it will go bad for you, but you just won't be able to like help yourself.
It's yeah, I know what you mean, because you reap what you sow.
Yeah.
You do. You reap what you sow. You put something bad in you, something bad's going to come out in a way. Yeah. And it's sometimes tough, especially when you're in a world that just has a whole lot of messages being thrown at you.
Yeah.
So what sort of advice would you give for people to be able to be more discerning in order to look after their lives? You know, the Bible does say, guard your heart with all diligence, because out of it flow the issues of life. So really it's like a heart issue, isn't it? Like being aware of what you're allowing into your life. Because the Bible also describes our bodies as the temple of God. You know, God created us as vessels of honor, and those who are in Christ receive his Spirit. His Spirit dwells in us, and in turn we're honoring this precious Spirit of God within us by allowing good things come in with the food that we eat. We're not just neglecting this wonderful tool that we have. It's like a tool, you know what I mean? This wonderful vessel of creation that we've been given.
Yeah, that's a good example of like what I was saying. You'll see it, because like if you eat so much sugar, you'll see the acne or like the weight. Like you'll know what it is that's bad. Like you'll realize it.
Yeah. Makes me think about how much more thankful we should be for our lives. It takes me back to the greatest commandment, or the second, which is like the first, which says to love your neighbor as yourself. So there's a love of self in the sense of like, wow, this is, you know, my body is not my own. It's this gift that's been given to me that I ought to take care of, right?
Yeah.
With what I put in, so that what I put out edifies and builds my friends, my loved ones, my enemies, etc. Yeah, it's really good, Skylar. What else? Anything else that you would, words of encouragement that you would say?
Obviously, like if you are listening to like bad music or something, like on the topic of music, like obviously it's understandable. Like you're not just gonna be like, oh, like no, it's okay.
Yeah, it's gotta
like you progress.
It's gotta be epic, eh?
Yeah, you like progress, like, because obviously you still have like questions, and you won't like fully just like cut all music that's bad off. Like you'll be like probably saying or like to yourself, oh, like almost procrastinating. I know what the word is, but like just being like, oh, it's okay, it sounds fine, or like debating whether, like when you told me that story when you like started becoming Christian and you had all those CDs and you told me they're like $40 each or something, and you're like, it's money, but like you didn't want to give them, you didn't want to like sell them because you don't want anyone to have.
Yeah, I could see that the lyrics were just really
like Crocs. It's okay.
Oh my gosh. See, like, we won't talk about that now, but
that's another story. We can have an episode on Crocs and churches.
Oh my gosh, hideous shoes they are. But yeah, no, that's a good example, because as I was born again, and I had that new spirit in me of just desiring righteousness, and I was like, I no longer had this.
But I bet you were debating like, oh man, I really
I had my CDs that I just
sound so good, like something loved. Like that.
Yeah, I had these like rad. What I thought back then was just some rad music, hip hop CDs, and I'd pay for them.
And maybe like not at the time there wasn't like 116 and like Reach Records, like maybe I don't know.
Yeah, so I was willing to say, you know what, whether I couldn't find any good God glorifying music, I really didn't know about it, because
that's the genre of music.
Yeah, I just liked this music that I liked. A lot of it was hip hop, a lot of it was metal.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's not worth it me just continuously indulging in this because I love music so much and I love.
You want to find something else.
Yeah, and I love
Like
lyricism. I love poetry. So I was like, it's not worth it. Me just continuously listening to these dark messages when I'm just wanting to put more messages of light and truth in me. I could see there was too much of a contrast. I was like, I'd rather do away with the bad.
Yeah, because
then in turn, what that opened me up for was to go and explore what music there is out there that's uplifting and edifying and just full of light and truth. And
the truth.
Yeah, the truth was one of them. I found so much rad stuff, and now I revisit some of that old stuff that I listened to, and I'm like, yeah, I could see that a lot of it was pretty out there.
Yeah, but it sounds so good.
Yeah, it does. Yet there's some stuff that I would still play and listen to because it wasn't that gnarly. But there's other stuff where I'm just like, no, there's no point. Like there's so many rad artists out there that are doing phenomenal things with their genre of music. And you won't know it unless you seek it out. And if you're indulging in your own thing and you don't want to give it up in order to get something better into you, then what you're just going to be full of excuses, eh? Yeah.
Yep. And it's also true, like, I completely forgot.
Yes, that's a good point. That's a great point.
No, it was such a... Oh no, it's actually completely gone.
Where did it go?
My brain. Oh, my ear hole.
It grew little wings and said, see you later.
Wait.
Bye-bye.
I don't remember.
I just think of those memes that come up, where it says, what does it say?
Oh, that's it. No, I remember.
What does it say? 1 year later?
Yeah. SpongeBob. Oh my gosh, stop.
What are they?
You should put one of those in.
Crickets.
Yes, because that's it. Because when you're thinking of something in life, it's like, wow, this is such a good day today. It's like, I'm about to have a good day. You recognize lyrics when someone says a lyric. So, and then you stop thinking about the whole song and you're just playing the song in your head. Well,
sometimes I get some gnarly songs in my head that I remember, or I came across them because I heard them. Yeah, and they got some lyrics that I'm just not down for, and I'm like, what the heck is it like? And because it's so catchy.
Yes, and I had that song.
And then I'm like, I just look. I
had that stupid song.
I replace it with another song.
I had that song stuck in my head, and I was like, stop.
Which one?
Someone put me in the shadow whiskey. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. I couldn't get it. I was like, this is catchy, so
funny song.
This is terrible. Someone put me up double shot of whiskey. Everybody at the bar, and I'm like,
getting tipsy. They always say.
Yes. And I was like, I couldn't. I tried so. I was playing Forest Rank in my ears, trying to block it out, and then I take the music out, and I'm like, someone put me up. I'm this is horrible.
What's the goes on after it?
Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. It's just
the more we hear, and you know what's interesting with music, you can throw in certain lyrics, as we were saying before, and they can pass because it's to music.
Still a dog?
Yeah. Music can, it can sugarcoat some really disgusting, evil messages.
Because if you said
and degrading lyrics, and dishonoring
you could,
messages,
get in trouble from the police. But
it's but no, play it to thousands of people going. It's like, dude, what are you doing, man? Exactly. What are you agreeing to here? But I think it's pretty straightforward stuff. The advice I'd give to people out there that are thinking about this and go, oh, it gives me something to think about. So definitely think about it because your life's precious, man. You are you were created in the image and likeness of God. You want to be able to honor and respect the body that you've been given. So, have a think about what's going in, right?
Yeah.
And honor that. Honor what's going in there. Hold on, is that opening? Yeah. I'd rather be choosing life. I lay before you life and death. Therefore, choose life. It's right there, isn't it? It's we get given the answer. Choose life.
I am alive.
That's it. choose life. And Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and
the light. Life.
He said he's the light too. He said he's
he's
the light of the world. Yeah, go joke.
Actually, it's not really a joke. You kind of have to see it to like. Actually, can you like put it on the screen?
Try. See if you can deliver the joke.
It's not a joke though.
What is it?
Okay. I'll say it. It's like these disciples are on the boat with Jesus, and Jesus is walking on the water, and he goes in front of the boat like this. There's the boat, and he's here on the water, and they're like used to this. And one of the disciples goes, "Excuse me, Jesus, you're in the way." But I am the way.
See, that was a dad joke, and you're a daughter.
Just put it here.
Daughter joke.
Can you put it there?
Put what there?
If I send you the image of it?
Oh, we'll ding it up. Lost for jokes. No, that was good. Music. All right.
Stuck in my own mind.
All right. Well, what's some good stuff we could probably recommend? What sort of music you like to listen to? What comes to mind in your mind?
Like White Shady. Still Shady.
Still Shady?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And 116 and Forrest Frank. And
116 have a great artist, yeah.
And
funnily enough, I listen a lot of the secular artists that I listen to, I end up finding out that, a lot of them have upbringing in God, and they've either turned to God in their later years.
Or they completely.
You can kind of see hints of it in their music. And
and no matter how much they want to like get rid of it, you can still kind of like see it.
Yeah.
Maybe they like go against it, but they know scripture, like sort of thing.
But yeah, I've had Theocracy on repeat for the last probably 2 years. That's so good. Greatest lyrics I've ever come across.
Yeah, the lyrics are great, but like that sort of music, I just genre.
Yeah, it's melodic metal and it's powerful. Awesome stuff. Anyway, God bless you all, and thank you.
Yeah.
See ya.
Wait, make a cover. Don't use that.
Now that could be actually. It's still recording, but we should do a cover.
Okay.
So I'll probably press pause and cut it by now. But let's do a cover. What sort of music? So it's music, right? Music, like I can be like.
Hold up.
You do something and I'll do something.
No, you should go. Oh.
Yeah.